I'm the owner of the Fremont Group, tfginfo.org and tfgbookkeeping.com. This is part 3 of our series of how to run your business on 4 meetings a week. We've gone through the first 2 Zooms, and they are available on our Patreon site, patreon.com/the Fremont Group, all one word. You can find part 1 and part 2 there, along with the videos that are attached to those. This is now moving towards the different meetings that we're actually going to have. You've had your introductions, okay? What are the 4 meetings? This first one is your financial meeting. Financial meetings are required every week if you're going to have control of your business. That's all there is to it. They shouldn't last more than 45 minutes, and part of our focus management system is to bring to you that meeting in a way and an agenda that will allow you to get financial control of your company in that 45 minutes. It doesn't always answer your questions, but it allows you to ask the right questions so that you can then move along. That's what we're going to do. The financial meetings for TFG clients, for our clients, typically take place in a weekly Zoom. In our Zooms, we go through the 2 different aspects of what you have to have financial control of your company. Number 1 is cash flow. Our clients have the option of getting our proprietary 6-week cash flow projection, where they can see this is where we will stand at the end of each of the next 6 weeks with our cash. If you aren't getting a 6-week cash flow projection, you don't have control of your cash flow. That's all there is to it. You need to look at it. And that's where stress comes in. Stress is not being unable to pay your bills. It's not knowing when you won't be able to pay your bills. If you know that 4 weeks from now you're going to have a problem, okay, then you can make adjustments now and make sure you money or put off paying some bills, whatever it might be, to make sure that you don't hit those road bumps. Those are the rocks in the road that you can avoid with a 6-week cash flow projection. So we go through that with the client and make sure that everything is copacetic and that you have your 6-week cash flow projection in line. The second thing we do is we look at your profit. That comes from your budget. Where do you stand on your budget? Your budget is a financial plan designed to produce a predetermined, desirable result. It comes from and it's developed by you and your company every quarter, and it's updated every quarter. And in it, you project, of course, what you see your sales to be, but then what are your cost of goods? What are your overhead? Those are the first 2 items to look at. And those need to be looked at as a percentage basis. And so if each week we look at it and say, okay, have our sales our sales are hitting blah, 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 that's a whole sales issue. That's a different thing. Okay, but our sales are here. What is the percentage we're having of overhead and what is the percentage we're having of cost of goods sold? If those 2 numbers are right, you have to make a profit. That's all there is to it. So we deal with a percentage profit plan. Okay, and at the bottom, your profit goes into that profit plan. There are 4 things you do with your profit. You pay your taxes, you buy new assets, you retain cash, and you pay yourself. So that's why it's important. If you want to make money, kind of paying yourself kind of fits into that a little bit. So that's the part that ties to that. So that's how the financial meetings should last. They don't take more than 45 minutes, but now you will start asking the right questions so that you can then delegate and determine who needs to make what changes where so that you can then hit those numbers. That is your roadmap, and that's how you're trying to stay on the road.